Hey, I'm Stan Lee, and boy, are you lucky you're watching Geek Out USA. Excelsior!
And welcome to Geek Out USA episode 97. It's episode 97. We got three more.
Sigh.
Wow.
We're working on stuff.
Yeah, a little bit. Still haven't had many people come over to shoot their stuff. I guess everybody's coming the day of and do it there.
I have no idea. And then we were gonna do an on-site shoot, location shoot thingy, and people are having like problems with their internet connection, so they can't upload the video from the site where we were gonna shoot. And I don't know. It's one of those things. So you'll have a surprise for the 100th episode, and probably so will we. So surprise.
Should be good. It should be good. So I've been checking out. Of course, we don't have this here, but in Hong Kong, at Pizza Hut,
They have Pizza Hut in Hong Kong.
they have Pizza Hut in Hong Kong. But like
Squid on it and stuff.
squid on it. I don't know. Anchovies, I'm sure. They don't do it here anymore. But apparently now, Pizza Hut Hong Kong can send you boxes that are projectors for your mobile phone.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Your okay, here's what it is. It's a box that a pizza comes in. Now the pizza, you know how there's a little tripod to keep the cheese off of the top of the box?
Okay, yes.
Well, there's a lens in there.
Doesn't the steam like mess up the lens?
Sure, you can wipe it off.
Okay.
But you take that lens and you can pop out a piece of the cardboard in the box and then place the lens in there after you finish eating your pizza. And then the little stand, you turn that over to where the little points are sticking up, and that's actually a stand for your phone. So then you set it in there and close the box. As you set it in there, then it's propped up facing the lens and project that on the wall or something, on a screen.
That seems very weird, but interesting, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so what are the uses for this? Like,
well, I mean, it's bringing pizza in a movie to a whole new thing.
Oh, pizza in a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. I get that. Okay.
So they kind of gear it towards there's a box for like horror to where it has like horror stuff in there. There's one for action, one for sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
And there's
so
another one, I forget what it is.
I get that. That makes sense. So is Pizza Hut going to start offering like movies download on your from Pizza Hut? Or you're supposed to like already have these?
Well,
or?
you can. I think so. You're able to do that. You're able to get there's a QR code on there that you can use, and then sell it all. What it's called the Blockbuster box.
I'm
So,
guessing
but
there's
we
like
don't
a
have
little
it here.
extra charge or whatever.
I don't know.
I would guess it's some kind of upcharge too.
I would guess.
Rent the movie. Like, can you imagine if Pizza Hut kind of takes a box ish, right?
That'd be kind of weird.
That'd be kind of weird, but you could use the QR code maybe and go through, and if you've gotten that pizza or whatever, you say, oh, I want the horror pizza, and you can go through however many horror movies they have. Like, that's kind of really not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea, and I've seen this technology before with being able to do right lens, but I've never seen it advertised in such a way with pizza box.
That's
So
crazy.
that's kind of cool. I mean, I wish they had it here. I wish
Always in China, they get it first.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
in China, but
They're movers and shakers. They're real thinkers over there. That's a really
and I
brilliant
don't
idea.
necessarily know if it's necessarily a big upcharge for the projector because it's just like a plastic lens.
Yeah, I guess it would depend.
Of course,
And they
it's like
make things
optic
super cheap over there. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's like optic quality plastic for liquor.
I don't know. That would be interesting to research that some more because that's a really good concept. Like when you were first telling me about it earlier today, it didn't click in my brain like it just did now.
You got to see the video. And
Okay.
it'll explain the whole thing. I was trying to get that uploaded and so you could see it, but it just
And we
it
had all
just
our
doesn't-
technical difficulties
Yeah.
as usual.
So I think with that, this is one of I need to eventually get a tower for the streaming. To get
Oh,
that
you need
done.
something dedicated for the
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of a laptop because it just can't push as much as tower can.
We keep telling everybody out there to become a sponsor, and if we had sponsor money, we could like really ramp up the show.
Yeah.
At least get like some good tech and stuff. So if you know any sponsors that like really cute, cuddly us, they can send us.
Send us money. We'll spend it and spend it to make the show better.
Yeah, and we'd be cool.
Not just to make money because already don't make
Yeah.
on it.
If we wanted to make money, we wouldn't be doing this.
No. But I wanna get my hands on one of these boxes. At least one. Just to see how it works.
I'm guessing at some point people are gonna put them up on some website where you can
Yeah,
get
but it's
just the
gonna-
box and the lens. Like I don't know.
But it's like easy box. 'Cause there was pizza in it.
And
Somebody's
then they ship you like somebody's greasy well, maybe it's one of the Pizza Hut workers and they smuggle some out and then
maybe
never know.
Oh,
We'll do
shit.
stuff like that.
start searching to see if it's out there. Or maybe US could bring it here.
Yeah,
Do something
Pizza
like
Hut,
that.
Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. Bring us dinner and a movie, please. We like dinner and a movie. I mean, that's one of the things that people like about going to the Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
Is you get to sit down and you have your dinner and you don't have to go to separate places. Like if you have little kids at home, it's a real quick, okay, I've had dinner and a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can go back home to the babysitter or whatever. And
And it's cool. I saw the box where the lens is like a motorcycle headlight. Pop it out and then that's where you. So I
I'll
don't
have to
know.
watch this video.
Yeah.
Because I can't
We'll
visualize it.
definitely
But
send out a link to show you how that. But yeah, no, I'm digging it.
I'm down. You and I are down because we love movies. We watch a lot of movies. We watched a movie this week, in fact.
Yeah, and
Well, I'm wearing my James Bond shirt. Okay, well, it's Vince's James Bond shirt. Don't tell him I'm wearing it. I'm
Crate
wearing the
shirt.
Loot Crate James Bond shirt because it was a spy movie about a spy. Okay, it was called Spy.
this movie was probably I'm gonna say this. This is the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
The funniest movie I've ever seen. I am totally with you, and I
I've
don't
seen
have
a
the same
ton-
kind of humor as
no,
you
no,
normally.
you don't. But I think they just did it really, really well.
Jason Statham is a comedic genius. I had no idea. I just thought he was like a, hot looking bald dude. Could do some awesome moves. He's a comedic genius. He does physical comedy where he's like falling down and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He has some of the best lines.
Mm-hmm.
I took 179 things of poison at once. And it's like he's telling these super ridiculous spy stories about himself. It's hilarious. Melissa McCarthy, hilarious. She's super, super hilarious.
What I'm glad they really did about this movie is they really made her a strong character, whereas in before they didn't really make her as strong of a character. They just real silly.
Yeah, you don't realize because they give her these horrible backstories, which is some of the funny comedy because you're kind of like, oh, sad, like, she's fat and they're giving her this cat lady backstory, but then she turns things around and she kicks major booty. She is so hardcore. She's hardcore. When she turns everything around, you're like, wow, that was cool. Do it again.
Yeah, no. That was really good. I would actually go and watch it again. There's not very many movies that I would go watch a second time just to spend that much money to view it again.
Yeah, ditto.
At the theater. This is one of the ones. Not even Mad Max.
The producer's saying Mad Max. We're cheap, dude. We would not go see Mad Max again, and Mad Max was good.
Yeah,
it really
was good.
But Spy, like, I wanted to go and buy a ticket and watch it again right then and there.
Right after.
I miss that the theaters used to let us. I know you guys from the 80s, you remember this. If you wanted to watch a movie, you just stayed in the theater. And you could watch it over and over and over again and catch the stuff that you missed or whatever, or just hang out with your friends. I don't know when they stopped doing that. But they definitely don't let you do that anymore.
In the 2000s?
I guess,
That's when they started, because we still did it in the 90s.
I think so. But nowadays you have assigned seats at the theater and everything, so you can't stay there because somebody's going to come and sit on your lap or something.
Yeah.
So you don't get to stay because you have this assigned seat. Which is a good racket because then they can stay for the over and over and over again. Which is why I'm glad they have the... To me, it's new. I don't know how long it's been there. That Fiesta Trails, the $1.50 theater. It's over on Vance Jackson and I-10. So if you guys didn't know that it's a cheap theater, it takes a little while for the movies to get there. But if it's something like you were like, oh, I'll go watch it, but I'm not dying to go see it, that's a good theater to go see it.
Yeah.
Is that Fiesta
Trails? Yeah. It's a good
it's not as stinky as the
$1.50 movie, and it's...
Yeah, it's clean and not stinky.
It's cleaner and free jalapeno, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a baiting thing. You have to pay for.
And they have good security. Like they check those theaters and make
sure
they do. That there's.
And maybe
I mean, we have to put up with talkers.
A lot of people would go, but we didn't have to when we first started going.
No, it's been recent.
So we let it out too much and.
I just let it out on the air, so oopsie.
Let's go there.
Speaking of movies, and watching movies, and I know most of the people who follow us on Facebook, they actually saw this, but I posted this story about Tim Curry going to the Tony Awards. Was it just me, or did nobody have any idea? I had no clue.
I had no clue until you posted.
No clue until I saw that story, and I was like,
he didn't look good at all. He looks old
and awful. And we just saw Legend.
Yeah.
The day we saw that story, we had seen us talking to our producer Al about our favorite Tim, what it says about you, and like which one you pick. And of course, I picked Clue first. And then the second one was Fern Gully. He actually voiced the ooze in Fern Gully, which Al just like shook his head at me. What is he called? Hex something, right? Or Hexus, right? Hexus. Something like that. I love his voice.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Wild Thornberries? Yeah.
Mine, God.
You said Oscar.
Well, that wasn't my first one. The first one had to have been, and it wasn't. It would have to be Legend.
Yeah, it wasn't Rocky Horror. I think you did say Legend first, and then you said Oscar because I don't think people remember he was an Oscar either.
Yeah. I really liked him in Oscar.
Yeah, he was really good. He's phenomenal.
You have a dangling participle.
He's phenomenal. So it was sad to see him. Because a stroke can really be devastating, especially for an actor.
But he can come back from it. Lots of people
looks like he's not doing real well. So,
I mean, it takes some time.
But I was glad that he got that Lifetime Achievement Award because I definitely deserves it. He's one of those actors that no matter what, you're watching it.
Yeah. And I think he's like grossly underrated actor.
I definitely agree. So I was glad that he got that award. So that was great. I don't think we old movies. Mini movie.
We watch Game of Thrones.
Oh my gosh. I told you people. No, I'm sorry. I did not tell you people because I actually thought there was no way Stannis would kill his own daughter. No way. Sorry,
I didn't,
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
I didn't think that either.
No.
And we posted.
way.
I posted an image that I manipulated and stuck it up there. Like that. But no, I mean I thought he was gonna kill the witch before he was gonna kill her.
Well, so what you don't know because you didn't read the books is when Stannis goes to march on Winterfell, he leaves Shireen and his wife at Castle Black, and he tells them like, if something happens to me, you need to make sure that Shireen gets on the Iron Throne because he knows what Tommen is. He knows, and he already feels like it's his birthright. I mean, he got rid of his own brother. So I guess their line of thinking was if he'll get rid of his own brother, he'll get rid of his own daughter. But
what do you mean he got rid of his?
He's the one who killed Renly.
Oh yeah,
that was his brother.
Huh.
With the witch, and she had the shadow guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he kills his own brother. So you know that he doesn't have like a tie to. With his daughter, it's always different. And then stupid Davos knows. You can tell that there's like
he should have taken her.
He should have kidnapped her and taken her. He makes her this little stag. Oh, here, honey, here's the stag that'll burn with you. What the heck? What the heck? Seriously, I keep getting more traumatized like every episode as we go further.
But I keep liking every episode more. And I even liked your little friend too.
Arya.
I liked her in this role that she was playing.
Mm-hmm. But you know that he knows that she's
crabs and cockles.
You know that he knows that she's lying about the thin man being too sick to eat. Like you can tell that he knows when she's lying.
You should have hit her.
Whack.
Whack.
But then watching her in that, it makes you wonder if in the next episode, if she is going to take on the face of being a prostitute. So that she can
that's
get
what
in there
I
and
kind
kill.
of.
They kind of
thought.
alluding to that. So we'll see if that's where they go with that. And then Tyrion.
Tyrion was a badass. He kicks some ass.
The little faces he makes when everybody's talking, and it's just like he's so awesome. His little backhanded snide
like,
comments.
My father would love you.
Yeah. And then I don't remember the. I think this whole thing that's going on with Daenerys is quite different. Now, Drogon, that's the Black Dragon. He's with
that's
her.
That's a big one, right?
Uh-huh. He's the one that they never could cage. Like, the other two are caged still in the dungeons, which is a disaster, but I won't go into all that. But in the books, she gets with Drogon at the end of this last book, but there are other circumstances that my addled brain doesn't remember. So it's not exactly the way they set this scene now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what they're going to do with her now, if she's just going to abandon them, because they all have that look on their face, right? At the end, like, dude, she just flew off on a dragon and left us here with these, what is it, the Sons of the Harpy or whatever they're called.
But it looked like they took off, though, most of the Sons of the Harpy.
Oh, I thought they were circling the group still.
No,
even though they got burned and eaten. Really?
Yeah. They took off for some reason. Well, I guess because they wanted to kill the Daenerys, and she's not there.
They want to kill Daenerys, and good for Jorah. Because I was like, oh my god, are they going to kill Jorah? And then he ends up killing that guy and kind of redeeming himself in Daenerys' eyes, sort of ish. She's not one to forgive and forget. I mean, she did have melted gold poured over her brother's head, so. Not a forgive and forget kind of person. So
no.
We'll see what happens with Jorah. Like what happens with him and Tyrion and her little handmaiden. And
I really like Tyrion with her. I really like that he's
I do too. It's one of the
hand.
only times I've ever actually been able to tolerate Daenerys is when he was around her. Because he kind of almost pushes her to be a little more
Stronger
in charge,
and-
stronger. Yeah, I think so. I think with him being her hand, she well.
And giving, he really seems to give her really good. Now, does she always take it? No, but
that's what Tyrion is good at. I mean, Tyrion would have been a good hand for Joffrey if they hadn't been such idiots. And then you didn't get to clap at all for Cersei this time because they didn't really show her. So it looks like she's going to be in a lot for next week's episode.
Yeah.
So you'll get to see her groveling and
It's
so
be
you'll
sweet.
be happy.
I can't wait. And it's gonna be the last one of the season, right?
Is it the last one, or
I'm
is there
pretty
one
sure
after
it's
that
the
one?
last one.
I don't know. Swear to God, these seasons are shorter. People are telling me they're not, but I think they're.
I don't know. I like it, and until next season.
So like, we need to watch that new Sense8. Everybody keeps telling us since we're like, there's nothing on in the summer. It's some new show called Sense8. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive, like Daredevil.
What is it about? I haven't heard. I hadn't heard about it.
Um,
I just heard about the name, but I didn't know.
It's like people that have powers, but they're all kind of connected to each other. I don't know. I saw a really quick
You mean
blurb.
like Heroes?
I think kind of. I don't know. I saw a really
like
quick blurb. We should just check it out.
Aren't they just gonna do that with Heroes Reborn?
Maybe.
I'm still waiting for that. That's gonna come out, and then the new Walking Dead
Yeah, I don't know when that one's
in
coming out.
Pasadena, or wherever it is.
Wherever it is. But Netflix has been doing some really good shows. Like, I can't wait for the new Daredevil.
Well, on Daredevil, apparently, because we talked about Walking Dead, Shane is going to be on Daredevil, or what is his name?
John Bernthal
John
or something.
Bernthal.
But he's always Shane.
But he's Shane.
But now he's not
going
gonna
to
be
be the
Shane.
Punisher.
I
And
saw
I was like,
that.
and that we really haven't seen the Punisher on a show yet.
No, so there was the Punisher movie with what's his name? Who I
Dolph
thought
Lundgren.
No, not that
And
one.
then
He was
after
awful.
was the one from Hung.
Yeah. I don't remember that actor's name. He was a good Punisher.
He
I
was a
thought.
good Punisher.
That was the one with Travolta was the bad guy or whatever. That Punisher movie.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he was good, but when I saw that they cast Shane, John Bernthal, whatever, to be the Punisher, I thought, yes, he's got like that face, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got that vigilante, like I'm pissed off at the world kind of Punisher face, I think.
Yeah, I think that I don't know how I. Yeah, because he's the Punisher is kind of like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Because he's always at odds with a lot of the other superheroes. Kicks ass a lot. So.
Yeah, I've never read any of the comics as far as for the Punisher, so I don't know like what his dynamic is with Daredevil, or how they come together or work against each other. So to me, it'll be brand new. So I'll be interested to see what it's like in the show because I didn't follow the Daredevil comics either. So for me, the show was the tops.
I think I heard that him and Daredevil get into something.
They would have to, just based on what we know about the Punisher's characterization.
Tom Jane. Yes, Tom Jane. That's the name of...
Yes. He was I thought he was an excellent Punisher. There's another bad guy that I haven't seen who they're casting. Bullseye?
But they're not going to do him.
Oh, they're not.
Is it another
do
one?
Him in the Netflix.
They were going to do... Oh, God, what was it?
They did Kingpin. He was in the first season.
Oh man, and I just saw it the other day. But and for something that happened, they started talking about it, and then they decided not to.
I've seen that happening a lot lately too. When something gets leaked, and then they're like, never mind, it got leaked. We're not going to do that after all. So it makes you wonder if they leaked it on purpose because they decided not to go in that direction or whatever, and that's the way they can be like, we're not going to do that because we leaked it. Never mind. we got a lot of backlash when we accidentally on purpose leaked it.
Thomas says Daredevil and the Punisher are completely adversarial.
Oh, really?
So it's gonna be one of his nemesis.
I think it'll be interesting. I absolutely love that show, so I'll be excited to see.
But he
that
was like
come
the
out.
nemesis of one of the people that Spider-Man has to fight.
The Punisher.
The Punisher.
Speaking of like all this comic book stuff, if you like to decorate your house with all this comic themed stuff, Nicholas and I went today actually to Hobby Lobby, and they have all of their comic themed artwork, all the metal plaques, everything is 50% off. And Nick was super excited because he actually found something super obscure. Our youngest son is in love with Morbius. He thinks that's just like the coolest character ever. And it's really hard to find Morbius stuff because Morbius is pretty obscure. But they actually had a Spider-Man title, and it's what is it called, lenticular or whatever, where when you move it, it looks like it's moving. Mm-hmm. It was one of those, and it has Morbius on it, so he was super excited. So if you're looking to decorate your man cave or anything, right now at Hobby Lobby, all that stuff is 50% off, and they have great stuff. Like Vincent has some of the storage boxes and stuff from there, where he can keep all of his junk in there, but it looks like Superman on the outside. So I'm always down for decorating the house with stuff like that. And then if you get art from conventions from any one of the really great artists here in San Antonio, Hobby Lobby also has all of their frames and stuff 50% off this week. So you can frame your really nice art. And now that I plugged Hobby Lobby, they should send me some money or some artwork.
And we just talked about him. It was Jason Statham that was going to be Bullseye.
Was it really?
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Really
I was like, yeah, that would have been an awesome Bullseye. I think so.
I mean, I don't know what Bullseye is supposed to be like. I feel like Jason's not it. I mean, the guy that's playing Daredevil is fairly young-ish, right? Mm-hmm. They're all in that late 20s, early 30s. So I think they should get like a Bullseye that's younger. Nothing against Jason, because I really like Jason. But I need to look up.
I think most of the time when you see Bullseye is, in the comics, Bullseye is all covered up.
Like he has
back
a cloak
in
and
Daredevil,
stuff,
he's got like a in Daredevil the movie, it was Colin Farrell. He was bald and he had like a brand.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him because I didn't know any better. So, oh yeah, it's a mask. He himself is not bald. You're right. So you don't even really see his face. So yeah, I guess. He is kind of built like Jason. Really. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm looking at the comic, he does have that kind of big. Well, I mean that's kind of comic book style anyway, right? Yeah. To have that big. Jason Statham kind of has that comic book style body. So yeah, I guess so. You're right. He could pull that off, but I guess now they're not going to do that. So. Ew.
Well, who knows? Just depending on how much people ask for it. Everybody was saying, yeah, that would be awesome. Because apparently now, after Spy, Jason Statham can do anything. But I had heard that on set that he's really funny. Like, apart from, like, Spy.
Well, I can believe that because he was hilarious. Like, straight hilarious. I thought I was going to die laughing. So... I would take it. I would think that he would. Hey, you know what else I heard about that I'm kind of excited about, and I don't know if this is really going to happen or not, but I read a story on the Nerdist today that they're going to reboot the cartoon Reboot. Remember that cartoon?
Oh, yes.
Where they were like blue and green, and it was all like computer animated, and they lived inside the computer in the city.
Didn't they reboot that? Like,
they did a movie like in 2001, and then they decided they didn't want it to be a movie, so they cut it up into episodes or something like that. So, yeah, kind of. They did. But apparently this is supposed to come out. Supposedly, though, it's going to be CGI / live action. Because remember, they used to have to fight against the end user that was playing the game so that it wouldn't destroy the city or whatever. So they're going to show the end user, like, I guess, playing whatever game they're playing in human form. And then they'll go back in and it'll be the CGI of, like, the reboot characters. So kind of Tron-esque.
Picking up for Tron, I was going to say. Like Tron?
So if you didn't get your Tron 3, like if you actually wanted a Tron 3 and you're not going to get it because they decided not to do that because that got leaked or whatever the reason was for that horrendous thing not to happen, thank goodness, then maybe Reboot will be good.
Oh. Thomas is Lenticular Morbius. Really cool band name.
Oh, that would be a cool band name. We're Lenticular Morbius. Whenever I hear band names, I think of Scott Pilgrim.
We are Sex Bomb.
Love that movie. And now you know I'm a nerd. Oh wait, that's why I'm on the
Talking
show.
about a movie that they should make a sequel to. It's that one.
Oh heck yeah, that's a comic too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of comics,
Well, it's a
graphic novel.
It's a graphic novel, but it's a what?
I don't know.
Manga.
Manga.
The manga.
So,
because you read it opposite way.
Speaking of comics, graphic novels, you are never gonna believe what I saw today that we have got to go out immediately and find and buy. Yeah, you're right. You don't know.
A Superman gnome?
Oh, I want a Superman gnome. That never mind.
Because I don't have one.
I don't care. That's so weird. Okay.
Why not? That's
I'm a child of the 80s. You're a child of the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Superman gnome.
What is one of the best, super best, even better than Never Ending Story, like super best, my little gelfling?
Oh, the Dark Crystal.
Yes. Okay. So, apparently, this comic, it's Archei or something. I don't know how you pronounce it. I had not heard of them because I'm not really big into comics yet. They did a prequel story, graphic novel to the Dark Crystal. 3 volumes. So it's what happened with the Gelflings and the Skeksis and everybody before the movies. And the art is like spot on. I saw it today.
Like, was it when
I guess
before they were separated?
I guess it didn't say much in this story that I read, so I was dying to see. What was the name of the other ones? It's the Skeksis, and then the Gelflings are the little elf gnomey people, elfy people, and then who are the big like dog people? I can't remember what their names are. I forgot, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's them together.
That was a really that was Jim Henson too,
Jim
right?
Henson.
Yeah.
So,
well, his son still does puppetry stuff.
Yeah, they were supposed to put out a new puppet movie, I thought. His, like, company. Dark Crystal-esque type puppet movie. Oh, God, no, not like Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles. You need to see Meet the Feebles.
Don't see it. Don't see it. It's terrible. No.
If you're a geek and you love Peter Jackson, you should support this movie called Meet the Feebles.
No.
Yes, you should watch it.
No. This is not a movie for geeks.
It's Muppets on acid.
No, it's not a movie for geeks. It's a movie for demented people.
For demented geeks.
If
You're
you
out
like,
there.
If you like Kevin Smith's Bulger, maybe you should watch Meet the Feebles.
Yeah.
If you like to be traumatized by puppets, worse than like Team America. Worse.
I don't know.
Really? It's like Muppets from some like whoremonger dimension or something. They're disgusting. They're horrible.
But it's Peter Jackson.
Yeah, Peter Jackson should be ashamed. It's like the Titanic of movies. For real. It's terrible. No, it's terrible. Don't ever watch it. Don't listen to Vince. We all know he has terrible taste in movies. Don't watch it.
I'm not
Begging
the
you.
only one that likes that movie.
Oh, I'm gonna put something out on Facebook. I'm gonna ask people, and you're gonna get nothing but crickets. Nobody likes that movie. It's gross.
We'll see.
It's
we'll
gross.
Post it and we'll see.
Oh, I will.
I like
Would. What's up? You looked up the wrong thing. I'm telling you. I've watched that
Doesn't
movie a
sound
million
right.
times. Somebody help me. I'm gonna look it up while Dad talks about something else. What else were we supposed to talk about? I forgot. Got derailed.
Why do you always get derailed?
Hey, did you know I read this thing that they don't have ADD?
How do they not have ADD?
Because
Because they spank their children over there?
they send them to therapy and they teach them how to handle their behaviors. The good guys.
The good ones, the white
Good
ones.
guys.
The old ones that walk with staffs.
Ig.
The Arthur are the Skeksis.
IMDb.
Yeah, I mean,
I love Ogra.
Ogra is
Ogra.
awesome.
She takes her eye out.
Looking around.
Looking around with her
So,
eyeball.
I don't know. What are some of the things that are coming? I know Sci-Fest is coming up here pretty soon that we're going to be at.
20th.
That's on the 20th.
I think so, Mystic.
What else do we have coming? I know we also have the Texicon that we're going to. Oh.
Yeah, but that's like away. Not here in
No.
That's in the DFW area.
Mhm.
But we're gonna be there if y'all want to drive to DFW. We'll be there. You can play games.
Or
We'll
if
be
you're
at
in
Sci-Fest.
DFW.
Yeah, we'll be at Sci-Fest playing games.
Which
We'll
is
be at
here in
Texicon
San Antonio.
playing games. Yeah. Remember what else we're gonna? We play games at Heroes and Fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm on summer vacation because I'm a teacher. That's why my face looks like this because I was at Fiesta, Texas all day. So woohoo!
You don't look that red right now. A lot of makeup.
I covered that stuff up. Oh, I know Jurassic World is coming out. I'm totally gonna go see that because I get free movies. Teacher.
Russell says for me to be careful that you look mad.
What am I mad about? I'm mad about that stupid Meet the Feebles. I am mad.
Oh, well, it's good.
This is my mad face. Are we really counting 100 some odd days till Star Wars? Let's not. Let's not.
I'm not counting it, but I really want to see it.
No, I do too. But I don't want to count the days. Let's not. All right. Well, I think we talked about enough. I would love to stay here and chat, but as you all know,
Meet the Feebles? I've never heard of it. You got Thomas.
Stop
Thomas,
it.
you
Stop
got to
it.
see
Stop
Meet
it.
the Feebles.
Stop it.
Yes, you got to see that. You have to see that movie. Yes.
Don't do it.
If you like Peter Jackson, you've got to see this. It's a total departure of anything that you've seen him do after, but Meet the Feebles.
If you
OMG.
don't take drugs, if you enjoy anything that's politically correct, do not watch this movie. If you will be traumatized seeing puppets do filthy things.
Yes. Why do we have to be so politically correct these days? It's upsetting. It's too PC.
Oh, what are you, Jerry Seinfeld or something?
No, I saw that though. I didn't read it. I just saw that he. What did he say?
Oh, he said that people were too PC to get comedy nowadays, and that's not true. People are trying to be sensitive to other people. Now, sometimes we go too far.
But I think we go way too far sometimes.
that is a whole nother show because I have to drive to College Station in the morning. I can't stay up too much longer because we still have to do thank you notes and wash clothes and do all that kind of normal human stuff.
What is that?
I don't know. It's all horrible. I hate it.
The human stuff that I do is still geeky.
You geeky wash your clothes? Really? How do you geeky wash your clothes? Because I know you do normal human stuff.
There's a geeky way.
There's a geeky way?
Something.
You probably fly around the house with your basket.
My
up
job
and
is
away.
geeky.
Up and away.
My paying job is geeky.
Yeah.
There isn't like anything more geeky.
Well, I teach science, so it's not like I'm too far off.
Pretty geeky.
Pretty geeky too.
Yeah, but for 3 months, I have to.
That's okay. There's a Batman and a Superman ride at Fiesta, Texas, so booyah!
Yeah, we're gonna go do that.
I didn't ride either one of them without you today because I wanted us to geek venture it together.
Yes,
so.
That's gonna be one of the ventures. Not necessarily a geek venture because it's kind of geeky.
Well, but Fiesta, Texas is not necessarily geeky. Just because the names of the rides are the Superman and the Batman, they could slap paint and another logo on it, and it could be a different ride. I mean, if they want, we could go on the Goliath. That's not necessarily geeky. We'll take. Oh, well, we can't. I got yelled at today for trying to take pictures on the Scooby-Doo ride.
What?
Yeah, because I wanted a picture of me and Nick and Stephanie on the ride, and she was like, all cell phones need to be put away. You cannot tape on this ride. And I'm like trying to take my selfie and I'm like, chill, I'm right here at the entrance.
You know that Scooby-Doo thing? It's okay. It's not as good as the Buzz Lightyear in
Oh, that's true, it's not.
Because
but man,
you can't move the cart like you can there.
Nick's little girlfriend is a video gamer. She's a full-on video gamer. Like, she's trying to program her own video game. She's a sophomore in high school right now.
Mm-hmm. When she's a junior,
schooled me on Scooby-Doo. I had 1,200. She had 2,100 with this stupid little laser gun on the Scooby-Doo ride. She was all over the place. Killed me. I was like that. There's a difference between people that play video games and people that don't.
Well, don't I kind of do that same thing to you?
Not as bad. You don't usually like. You usually beat me, but she left me in the dust. She crushed Nick, too.
Well, I got like 21 last time.
Really? He doesn't want it to look like this little bitty girl beat him. She did.
No, I did get like 21 last time.
I'm going to take a picture of it.
Do it.
Well.
Then you're gonna get in trouble.
I'll get yelled at on the ride.
We need to get like the Google Glass.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's not a phone.
Glass. Google Glass.
Google Glass.
Not take pictures with your booty. Google Glass.
So, that'll be good. I can't wait to do that in, Texas. That's about it.
Not a whole lot. We're going to Gen Con, so we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. So you're going to see a lot of video from Gen Con.
Yeah, tons of videos.
And we'll do Geek Ventures because I'm going to drag him to Graceland. We're going to drive and make it an adventure.
This time we're going to, trade off on driving.
Good. I like it.
Not like last time where I drove all the way to Grand Canyon. Crazy. Never again. Roswell.
Roswell wasn't as fun as one would think Roswell is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying right now, if you think that you're going to Roswell to see
I guess you got to go
stuff,
through it in the festival, but I've said that before. You got to go through when the festivals are going on.
But even then, it's just like a parade and costuming and cosplay and stuff. It's not.
Yeah, but no, you actually get to go to the site.
I thought they weren't letting people out to the site anymore because too many people were taking samples and stuff.
They do during the festival. You have to pay for it and stuff.
I'd be totally stoked if I could meet that. You know what? That's one of the number one questions I get as a science teacher. There's the number two. The number one question is totally inappropriate, and I can't tell y'all what it is. But number two is, do I believe that there are aliens? I always say, I say how.
How can you believe
how
they're
can we
not?
believe with the billions of planets out there that we're the only ones alive? Like, see? Come on. Oh, you're so Matrix. So we talked about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Spy.
Talked about Spy. We talked about
GoT.
Game of Thrones. We talked about the pizza box, the pizza projector box.
It's all about pizza.
I gotta get that, so I gotta find it. If not, I gotta build one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've seen it built before, but it would just be cool to have a Pizza Hut pizza box projecting your phone on the wall or on the screen
Very cool.
or on the side of your house. What else we talk about?
We talked about Daredevil and Shane.
Daredevil and
being
Shane.
Punisher. We talked about the reboot of Reboot.
Yes, the reboot of the reboot. That's what Thomas said.
Nice. Talked about the Dark Crystal being in comics, which sounds really cool.
That's another.
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. I
Not
liked it.
again, but like a sequel.
Yeah, like a prequel. I would be down. Totally
Not
watch
really a
prequel.
sequel because they kind of
Like
ended
kind of
happy.
like yeah, everything kind of comes.
But thanks for checking us out again. I'm Vince,
I'm Colleen.
and we'll actually see you next week on Wednesday. It's just
Our
we have a
regularly
lot of
scheduled
stuff
time.
going on with people graduating and everything like that, but that's a good thing.
Congratulations, Nick.
Geek out, I say.